In this quick video here, I'm going to show you how to draw a convincing cube. So we'll start out just with the concept of a cube, and we can draw something that's rather schematic. You might think about a relationship of lines that's almost like a letter Y. That could be our forward corner, attempting to keep this plumb or parallel to the edge of the page. Let's build the top plane. And what I'm doing is I'm pairing these up. You know, these are partners. These are partners. And right now, what I'm aiming for here is parallelism, which you can certainly do too. Make them as parallel as you can. Let's drop down some sides here. And again, we're going to make them parallel to this line. And these are plumb lines, which means they are parallel with the edges of the page, because you want your cube to look like it's standing up straight. And then we're going to go ahead and build these two forward planes. And again, we're going to match here. We're going to look for parallelism here. And the reason I'm saying parallelism is because I want you to really be looking at the relationship of these sets of lines. We have this one here, this set, we have this set, and we have this set here. So that's a rather schematic cube. Now what you can do to make it look a little more natural, as if it's, you know, how we really observe things in nature, is you can change the relationships of these lines here and these lines here. Right now, since we have parallelism, what that means is if these lines keep going off that way forever, they're never going to meet. Same with these. That's what parallelism is. But what we would like to do is to change this relationship just a bit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this angle down just a bit, just enough to lose that sense of parallelism and get what we would call here convergence. In other words, as we're going back in depth, these lines are getting closer. They're getting closer together. As we go back in depth, they get closer together. We're going to do the same here. We want to eliminate that sense of parallelism and just give it a touch of convergence, okay? So that if these three lines kept going back in space, they're going to meet at a point somewhere way out there. Now, let's do it with these three as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this and just drop it down a bit. I'm probably, you know, for the sake of clarity, dropping it a little bit more than you might want to, but so you grasp the idea. I want you to be able to see it, so I'm just exaggerating a bit. So you see that I've changed. I had parallelism here, and now I'm aiming for convergence in this set of lines here, so that all three of them, as they shoot back in space, are going to meet at a point, or at least that's what we're trying to suggest. So I'm going to go through and darken my corrections, and hopefully you'll be able to see on the camera the difference that makes from just a straight schematic cube that has parallelism to one that's got a little bit of tweaking to it, so to speak, and a sense of perspective that's all related to our observation of the world. So as I darken this, you can see, you know, my final attempt here of a cube that's got some convincing structure to it.